Good morning.
I want to thank everyone for their prayers. After I fell and hit my head, and it was kind of a journey. Kind of a journey for me, but I want to thank everyone for their prayers. I told everybody this morning, the doctor said I'm going to get back to normal. I don't know what normal is, but we're going that way. So, what I want to talk about a lot of stuff today, but a little bit I'm going to start with spiritualism. Our purpose in spiritualism is not to convert the masses to any dogma or creed. We're not concerned with numbers or building cathedrals in the world. Our interest in building cathedrals of the soul. That we talk through our own consciousness. The greatest temple that man will ever know is not made of stone or mortar. It is made of the mind of peace. The man has freedom. There man will see the light of eternal truth. And we teach in spiritualism the light of eternal truth which dwells within you. The cathedral that you have in your life is within you. It's how you light the building, what you place in the building, who you allow to enter the building. It is all up to you as the proprietor of that building. And we try to, in spiritualism, to teach you that you are the one that controls what goes on around you. What we have to do is it demonstrates that, but see, spiritualism is nothing, we call it religion, philosophy, and science. Religion is nothing without the science of the religion. It's not nothing. So we have to have the science, the investigation. And a lot of people will think that, oh my God, I'm gonna let the church or let other people investigate for me. Spiritualism allows you to investigate on your own. Allows you to look at things, meditate, experience. If somebody could write a book and tell you all about their journeys and their experience, but you haven't had one. So how can you believe that happened if you've never had the experience? So it's that working with spirit, working with the consciousness of yourself that gets you to where you need to be. One of the major verses that I like in the Bible is, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. And for everyone who asks receives, and who seeks finds, and to him who knocks will be open. In Matthew. So when we knock at the door, I always tease people when they come to my classes and they're like newbies. They're just kind of entering, they're a little scared, they don't know whether to put the foot in, they don't know what to do. But I tell them, I said, once you open the door to spirit, they're like a crazy salesman outside the door. You open that door, the foot goes in. They're shutting the door. And you think you can scare spirit off. No, they'll just linger outside that door. They'll creak the door for you. And if you give it any kind of energy, the door will open and allow spirit to come through. So everybody, when I teach mediumship, everybody can do psychic work. Everybody can do mediumship work. It's according on how much energy you place into it, what you perceive that you want from it. There's levels to spiritual work. What level you decide you want to get to. Where do you want to be? What do you want to see? If you have questions about it, you should always ask. And I always tell people, we should, all of us, every day, every week, sometime during the week, just state to ourselves, is there anything I've missed, anything I should be doing, or placing in motion in my life at this moment? Could you please show me? Then look for the repetition, stuff that keeps showing up in your life. What shows up? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for spirit to be repetitious with you. If they really want you there, they will pick you up and they will drag you. They will break through the caution tape, the police line, and everything else. And here you go. So if you tell them you want something, I laugh because the other day I fell, but it was in a pretty good place, a pretty good store. So now I've got people involved in this. But I said to my guides, I said, I was asking for money, but could you at least not kill me? Could you do it more easier? So now when I ask, I say, not through accident, not through death. Kill me, don't break me. So when we ask for things, we got to think about how we really want it to arrive. What do you want with your mediumship? What do you want with your healing abilities? How far do you want to go with it? And I know we teach spiritualism, we do all spiritualism, but if you are drawn to rocks or minerals and you have the rocks and minerals in your vibration, then go in that. Go where you feel most comfortable. You're comfortable. No sense of us pushing you through the door and it gets a lot of scary on the other side of the door. We want you to go somewhere first to be comfortable with where you are. So what you're doing is up to you. You're not going to heal or do work like somebody else. It's just not going to happen because you're a different vibration than somebody else. So don't think I'm going to be just like them. No, you're not. You're going to be like you. So try to follow your path or what directs itself into your auric field. Because your spirit guides, they are ones that you handpicked. The people that follow you from the spirit world are the ones that you've attracted. I might not have attracted them. Your relatives might be crazy. I don't want them. They're yours. So there are your people that you've personally attracted. So they are the ones that are going to be speaking to you. Your thoughts, your vibration within your life is what you're attracting into the vibration for you. When she did the meditation today, I am whole, I am powerful, I am gifted. We should tell ourselves that. You are whole, you are powerful, you are gifted in your vibration. I'm a child of the universe. I'm a child of fortune. Tell yourself that. Repeat situations within your life like mantras. So you can change what people have told you in your life. Some of you might have been born with a silver spoon. You just had that wonderful life, beautiful relationships, kids that love you, relatives and people and neighbors, just the most beautiful thing in your life. And the rest of us are living in some kind of town that we don't know where we're from. So, sometimes we're where we're supposed to be. Sometimes we're just there to try to help the others. That's majorly in our lives, because sometimes we have to do missionary work. So you might as well dress up in your white jacket and your white pants and dress all up and get ready for your missionary work. Because at some point, you're going to go have to help people. Smile at them. Hug them. Shake their hand. Treat people with a lot of respect. So you're going to go at missionary work, and sometimes people can't get to you. And you might figure out, I don't know why I lost my job. I don't know why I've lost this, why I did this, why I did. Because Spirit had to get you from here to where they are. So you might think that that journey was, whew, but it got you to where you needed to be. So you have to ask yourself, so if your things are changing in your life, ask your guides, okay, is there something I'm missing with this, something I should be doing? You should be showing me. Ask them, because they have a way of getting you there. I always tell people, we can crawl, we can walk, or we can ride the limo. I'm 71, I'm riding in a limo. Crawling or walking. So we got to pick how we make the journey to the destination that Spirit has planned for us. So that journey we have the free will and choice with. So when you're doing this thing is, I am spirit, formless, and free. Whatever I think, that will I be. I am spirit first. I encapsulate this body that I chose in this lifetime, but I am spirit. And I'm affecting all of the universal energy throughout the universe just by being here. Just by being here, I'm affecting the energy. The meridians, the lines of energy, the metaphysical universe, I am affecting it. So when we're affecting the universe, we affect other people. Just by me being here today, I might affect 10 people. Then you go affect another 10, 20 people. And pretty soon there's a group of people that now we've all affected in our lives. We have to realize is what we say, what we do, affects people. It affects the vibration of how they make their journey. Oh, you can't be a medium. You're never going to do it. You're not. What? Or do it this way. Put your stones away. Don't do that. What are you doing that for? What? Do what you. I love it when people come to my office. They go, "Oh, I'm so scattered. I don't know what's happening, Lou." I said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I've got all these stones," and they'll pull out about 60 stones. I'm going, maybe you have too much stones in your life. It's either that or you're going to fall over because you got too many. I don't know. You got too much. Mineral energy stone energy is a lot like spiritual energy. Every stone has its own properties and own energy field. Every stone. So you stick a rose quartz, a topaz, other things in your pocket. Now you've got yourself lopsided because now you've got different energies propelling themselves in your auric field. Same thing with mediumship. Same thing with psychic work. Oh, I'm going to do that. I don't like it though, but I'm going to put it here. Oh, I liked it. And we get psychic overload. We get so much that we just stop. We do nothing. And mostly with mediumship, it is to connect to your higher self. For you, to connect to your higher being. To speak to guides, to speak to other people, but it's what you believe. You might not believe in guides. You might not believe mental guides. Then you might not see guides. Not everybody wants to go to the spirit world and talk to their loved ones, because why? We had them here. We had enough of them. Why mess with them now? Why wake them up? They're sleeping. They're quiet. Whew, let them be. Because sometimes I had a lady the other day says, "Oh, Louis, don't talk to him." I said, "Well, your ex-husband's here." "Well, I don't like him." "Send him on." Then I brought through her mother. "Oh, her too. Just send them on the same day." So I went through like 5, 6 relatives. He goes, "I just put them on that bus, push the gas pedal and let it go. I don't want to talk to them." But sometimes people don't want to talk to people in the spirit world. Because when you do mediumship work, when you connect to mediumship work, it's connecting to that higher sense of consciousness for you. Does it work for you? Does it connect to your being? Does it fit the vibration you're looking for? Because I did a service the other night, a large service the other night, and I told people none of us entered this lifetime as pedigrees. We're not. We're a little mixture of a whole bunch of stuff. So we're a bunch of mutts. We're a bunch of mixtures. A little Christian, a little Catholic, a little Presbyterian, we're a little Pentecostal, we're all kinds of stuff. A little Spiritualist, we got that all mixed in together, and we kind of soak it all up and see what we make out of it. That's who we are, because we're not going to forget our upbringing. We're not going to forget where we came from. That's part of us. Then as we make our journey in our lifetime, we pick up other pieces. We other pick situations around us. We pick those up. And we bring those into our vibration. So they mix with what we were raised with. I was raised Southern Baptist. Couldn't dance, couldn't do anything. Southern Baptist. That's it. Down in the heart, Southern Baptist too. It wasn't those all calm Southern Baptist. My father was down in the heart, down in the dirt, here, Southern Baptist. My grandmother was Catholic. My other grandmother was Native American. My mother was Spiritualist. And my father was a pastor. And we had a little Pentecostal in there too, because we had somebody talking in tongues at the table on Sunday morning. So I had all this stuff going on around me at the dinner table. So I had to listen to all of them, of what they thought religion was, what spiritual work was. And I had to make a sense of it as a kid of what I wanted to see, what I wanted to envision for as my spiritual work. So you have to realize that we're taught from teachers. Even in this church, you're taught from teachers, and people come and they teach you stuff. But I always tell you, Don't take it all as a big picture and go, oh, that is the path I've got to go. Pick what you need from it and place it somewhere in your being. It'll mix with the rest of the stuff that you've collected and make you a better teacher, instructor, spiritualist as you move forward. Don't take it all, because then you'll stop. You'll get blindsided. You won't know what to do with it all. But don't take all of it. Take what you need from it. Same thing with a book. Read the book, but only take out of the book what you feel works for you, what fits your journey. We all don't drive the same car. We don't live in the same neighborhood. We don't live in the same house. Don't have the same relatives. So why should we follow everyone else? Because everyone else is on their journey. Unless we want to get over there. Most of us are stuck and we're on a bus. Everybody in the bus is speaking Spanish and it's on its way to Tijuana. We don't know what's going on in the bus. We just know these people are not speaking the language that we know. But then we're very polite. We sit and we try to behave ourselves because we don't want to disrupt the group. But sometimes we got to make a break for it. Out the door, gone. And we have to have the courage from family, friends, job, whatever we have in our life that's disrupting us, to have the courage to bolt for it. Make a run for it. That's what we need to do in our lives. At some point in our lives, we need to just let it be. Because sometimes we just hover there and we sit quietly, suffering in silence, while everything around us is happening. We don't like it, but we're still there. We still communicate with these people. So we have to, I've laughed my life because I have people that I know that I bring up that, like that Amish breeding in my life, the shunning. I don't talk to them. I don't entertain the energy. I don't allow it to take root around me. If the energy doesn't fit you, why personally let it take root? Why let it grow around us? Don't let it grow. Just ignore it. Leave it. Move. Make a run for it. That's what you should do. Because life is a journey, but as a journey, sometimes we take the journey, and sometimes we've stepped off on the wrong path. We've done it for someone else. We've moved somewhere in our life to take care of mom, to take care of family, to take care of people in our life, but we don't like it there. We're into situations in our lives, the job, everybody at the job treats you terrible. But you stick there because you need the money. Well, ask your spirit guides to give you the money. Not through accident, not through death, though. Because you don't want to. But ask them. I laugh when I tell you, because I had a client about 3 years ago. She said, Louis, I can't get no money. I'm 68 years old. I ain't got no money. I asked him. I said, tell him. She said, I want 10 million. I said, there you go. You got to figure it out. She went back over to the West Coast, stopped at a Winn-Dixie parking lot, picked up a ticket off the ground, and it was a winning $10 million ticket. Never played the lottery in her life. So, every now and now, when I pull into a parking lot, I stop, and I go over to the ticket, and pick it up, just in case. Just in case the angels decided this is the day. This is the day. But you're always looking for the signs that are going on in the vibration. Signs are going on in the vibration. I got to tell you a cute thing that happened today. My life purpose number is 6. When I add everything up, it's a 6. So, I stopped at Wawa to get gas. My pump was number 6. The number on the building was number 6. So I went in and bought a lottery ticket. I won $500. But I looked at the signs. I'm going, my signs, it's all 6. I got to buy something. It's the signs are there. So you're looking for signs. You're looking for spirit to go, here you go. Here it is. And if we don't take it, spirit goes, okay, here it is though. And I'll show it to you, because that was the first thing I saw when I pulled in. It was this large 6. Then I looked at the building, there's another large 6. I'm going, okay. No, I don't play with 666, so they're gonna find nothing there. But it's the question is, I look for the signs that are showing up. If everybody's being miserable with you at work, maybe that's a sign of Spirit telling you, well, we're going to take this job. We're going to let you go now. We're going to move you along now. So you might as well start asking them for what money you need in your life. What do you need if they moved you? A lot of people will ask through their mind. They'll go, I want this. And they'll ask. But it has to go through all your filters. All of them. By the time you ask for $100, Spirit hears 10 cents. Then hear $100. Write whatever you need on a piece of paper, as far as money, health, whatever you need. The end of that, write or better. You'll take better. You'll take 50, 60 million. Not going to hurt your feelings. You'll take it. Then you've written it. It's in black and white. Your intention has been known. By folding that paper towards you, you've personally accepted it. Then you just throw it away. Don't put it over in your little spiritual corner and stare at it every day, because you're always visualizing it somewhere in the future. They want to give you money? Let's get it today. Let's go today. Perfect health today. Not next year. I don't have to be miserable for another 6, 8 months while you get me healthy. Let's do it today. Let's make it happen today. That's what you have to realize, that Spirit is trying to help you. But sometimes it's a scavenger hunt. It's this little scavenger hunt. They give you one piece and go flying Waldo. So then you got to go running around trying to find all this stuff to connect the dots. That's why you ask them, if there's something I'm missing here, something I should be doing or putting in motion, please show me. The Spirit will manifest that with a vibration. Because the law of harmony is my thought and guarantees unity in all my acts and activities, expression, perfect rhythm, and limitless flow throughout my entire being. There's the divine intelligence. It's the law of harmony. When we allow ourselves to be in harmony with where we are. If we're not in harmony, then we need to propel things in our life to bring harmony. That's what we need to do. If we're out of harmony, how do you expect to attract what you need? Because you're always questioning what's going on and what's happening in your life. But everything's supposed to fit like clockwork. Everything. Because Spirit wants you to have this whole vibration. Because when we said the healing prayer today, we have a healing prayer for spiritualism. We recite it when we do healing. But one of the healing prayers from one of the spiritualist churches I went to states that I accept that the divine healing power is removing all obstructions from my mind and body and restoring me to harmony within my being. It allows me to be in perfect health, wealth, and happiness, and my heart is filled with gratitude for the divine law of acceptance that is healing both present and absent ones who are in need of help. Please, peace, the power that healeth, and guideth my thoughts, acts, and deeds as God and I go hand in hand, living a life of joyful abundance. That was a healing prayer from one of the churches that I went to. I thought it was kind of cool. Hand in hand in joyful abundance. Abundance in prosperity, abundance in relationships, friendships, money. I always have to tell people, we're not all in it for prosperity in our lives, but money is just energy. That's all it is. Might be coins and dollars and stuff, but it's energy. It's how we perceive the energy within our lives. What if we perceive it? We're supposed to be comfortable. As I said, you're all missionaries. You're all supposed to be heading off into the ethers, helping others. Spirit should take care of you, make you very comfortable. healthy, feed you, do all this stuff. I knew that when I was a kid. My father and us, he'd pack us up and we'd go on the missionary trail. We'd get there, they'd have a car for us, a place to stay, they'd feed us, they'd take care of us, they'd pay my father, they wouldn't give us any money. But my father would get money. And all this stuff we would do, we were quite well taken care of on that path when I went with him. But the question is we have to realize that journey that we're taking, is it pleasant for you? Does it make you happy? Does it connect to you? And don't just ask Spirit for all kinds of stuff. You say, oh my God, I just want to get out of here. I had a lady tell her guys that too long ago, I just want to get out of here. She had people at her front door going to buy her house for $40,000. She said, I can't sell my house for $40,000. No, you told your guys you want to get out of here. You got buyers. They're ready. They're going to get you out of here. The question is, we want to make sure we're very specific on what we're kind of looking for. Ask for that or better. But this is the least that you'll take. This is it. You like more, but make sure they understand that. Spirit has a sense of humor. I think they have a comedy club over there. They have a sense of humor when we're asking for stuff. So be specific to what you're looking for in your life. If you want health, believe and see yourself healthy. Think health so strong that your body has no other option but to comply. No other option. Then the health will appear. You have to think so strongly. Can't let negative thoughts come in the vibration and affect what you're thinking. Perfect health or perfect health. When I fell, I spent almost 2 months in the hospital. I couldn't talk, I couldn't eat, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. I'm here. So the question is all the prayers, everybody's saying prayers, but me talking to my guides and having, as I would say, a come to Jesus moment with my guides. Let's go. Marie's not going to take care of me. She might be married to me, in death do we part. I laughed when we went in the hospital and said, do you have a living will? I said, yeah, she's sitting right over there. She can't be your living will. I said, yes, she can. When things get too bad, she's going to close the door, take the pillow, and place it exactly where it is. You can't do that. And she kept staring at my wife like my wife was going to get a pillow or something. Living will. There she is. So we have to realize that when we are helping others and getting ourselves to where we need to be, we have to say these affirmations. And affirmations are a good way to change the mind thought, change your thought of what you were raised with. I see myself as everything. I love myself as everyone. I fully trust that others do know what is best for them. That is a big one. Because sometimes we think we know what's best. We know what's best for other people. You're not making good decisions. We're going to change your life for you. We're going to help you because you don't know what you're doing. And then a person does know what they're doing. We're just blocking the road with our car. Because we have to realize that people do know what they're doing. Sometimes we just have to let them journey. If it's not the right decision, they'll come back. They'll come back to the road. They'll come back to where they need to be. But we have to allow them to make that decision. We can give information, but we can't stop them. Spirit doesn't stop you when you make bad decisions. They warn you long before the decision comes up. You jump off the cliff and decide to do a gainer off the cliff. Guides should not jump off the cliff with you. They have little chairs like that. They pop them out, they sit them down, and they go, okay, they'll climb out in a minute. Oh, that was awful. That's what they do. They do that. So when you make a decision, long before that decision is part of your life, they have warned you. if all hell's breaking loose in your life, don't keep walking down that path. Try to ask your guys, okay, this isn't working. Why? Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Tell me why. Don't just keep going, because guides will stand there but wait you jump off. They don't jump with you. And a lot of people in your life won't jump with you either. They won't jump with you either. So now you're on your own, then you're miserable, then you're tired, and you're exhausted, and you don't know what to do. Find your peace, your harmony in your life. Let the law of harmony affect you in a very positive nature. The law of love. Love yourself, because nobody else can love you if you can't love who you are. The law of love. Do that in your life. You might be unlovable, but you still love yourself. People might just put up with you. They just might think you're eccentric. You're crazy. She's out there. She's filtered off into the ethers. But that's your journey. You shouldn't judge. Like when you shake somebody's hand, give them a hug. You don't know what they've gone through today. They could have lost their dog. They could have lost a mate. They've lost their job. It's just terrible right now for them. And just that hug or that shake or just that smile affects them in a positive nature. They might be miserable. I personally, in this, I call it like the squirrel syndrome. Sometimes people are just talking about like just complaining about everything in the world. I think you're sitting there going, "Oh my God!" Then all of a sudden you just yell. I do that every time. Every once in a while I'll yell to a few people I know. I'll yell to a squirrel. They'll go, "Where?" Took them off balance. Because sometimes people are just talking very negative about themselves, about others, about, oh my God, their life is just, they stop talking. Because the more you talk about negative situations in your life, the more negative stuff you hear in your life. You just draw it to you. You draw the people, events, and situations in your life. If you don't want a project, because most of us have run out of glue, we can't glue somebody together, we can't put something back together. So you're out of glue, so what are you going to do then? Carry around the pieces in a little bag and go and looking for somebody else that's crazy that has glue. So now you got two crazy. You got one in the bag and one with glue. So now what are you going to do? Now that one's got to talk to somebody else. Now you got to start to get a crowd of people that aren't quite well balanced. So if you go home today and you look around you and go, "Ooh, I got the keys to the psych ward here," and figure out that you're attracting people that probably aren't supposed to be part of your life. Remember that. And I leave that with you.
Thank you.
Go ahead. I just want to get a picture of them. I just want a picture of you.
Squirrel!